All right, we're back. This is Mary Ann Pack. We're talking about a life without migraines. Just to recap real quick, we want to start with a cleansing fast. Take a cleanse, the Taiyohi Nature Sunshine Cleanse, or whatever cleanse you have. Uh, Try to fast for 3 or 4 days if you can with juices or coconut water. If you can't do that, then choose a clean diet, which would be fresh, 80% of your diet to be fresh fruits and veggies, and 20% cooked foods. If you can at all possibly stay away from cooked foods, just because at this time during a cleanse, your liver is trying to detox and you're trying to digest at the same time. So you're having the liver to do um, two different uses, and that's not productive for what you're trying to do. So to be able to detox as quickly as you can over this period, eat as clean as you can with those fresh fruits and veggies. Alkaline producing foods would be, of course, the fresh fruits and veggies. An acid food that you want to avoid will be the prepared foods, heavy meats, heavy cooked foods. We need a probiotic, multiple strains with multiple billion count. There are many good ones out there to choose from. The good fats, the essential fats. These are, people freak out when you talk about fats because they think, oh, low fat, no fat diets. Absolutely not. Um, we have essential fatty acids that we require. They're called essential because our body does not produce them, so we must consume them. These are your omega-3, 6, and 9s in a balanced manner. Some good fats would be coconut oil. We need about 2 tablespoons of coconut oil a day, and I know you're going to freak out at that amount, but that's what helps grease our joints and our brain function, because there's a lot of fat in our brain, and every cell uses fats to some degree or another. So fats are essential, and you just have to get the good ones. Coconut oil, a good olive oil, a good clean olive oil. You can use organic butter. Don't freak out with the butter. You can also make your own clarified butter by heating it and straining it. And then you can also buy ghee, Ghee, from an Indian grocery store. Some health food stores will carry ghee, but those are good too if you need to cook in. Okay, and then we were talking about proteins. Proteins are so important. About 60 to 70% grams of protein a day. And that sounds like a lot, but you could get those in. It's not just meat that has protein. So don't think you've got to eat this tons of meat, because you don't. Um, of course, lean meats, but nuts, seeds, legumes, beans, lentils, eggs. Eggs are a perfect protein, very well balanced protein. Um, Fish, but make sure your fish is a wild-caught fish out of pristine water. And you're going to have to educate yourself on your local fish, the fish that you find in your market, because you don't want mercury-laden or pesticide-laden or damaged fish like that, because it does transfer to your body, and that's what your liver has to detox. So we don't want to put that into our body if at all possible. And make sure that everything that you do try to eat and consume, that it's as organic as possible. I know I live out in the rural part of Texas, and my nearest grocery store is 14 miles away. So it's very difficult to find organics in my area without going to um, a local farmer, which I do try to support the local farmers and their produce. So seek out some people in your local area. Local produce is so important to our economy and our health. This was the food our grandparents ate, and now we call it organic food. So educate yourself on where your fruits and vegetables come from, what kind of pesticides, if any, are placed on them, whether they're GMOs. Just educate yourself. Education is the key. Education is power. And as always, I have to put a disclaimer. This information is for education purposes only. It is not here to diagnose, treat, or cure any illness. and any change in your diet or your supplementation, be sure and talk with your primary care physician, but take responsibility for your wellness. This is your body. This is the only one you get, and take care of it. I appreciate you. I thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Please share it, and visit my website and my blog whenever you get a chance, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.